My name is Monday J. First, I want to say thank you for watching my weekly vlog. I post every Sunday. We are still less than 100 subscribers, but I am so excited. I appreciate each and every one who's subscribed, who's watching, who's commenting, and sending me likes. Actually, that helps to grow the channel. When you like, subscribe, or comment, that tells YouTube, hey, we like this channel and we think other people will too. So thank you for watching. So let me say this. This vlog is not for everyone. It is, if you have enough money, you don't need to budget. You may not find this informative, but keep watching. So we moved to Panama for better quality of life. And I'm looking at my notes here because I want to stay on task. We wanted to stretch our dollars. So we learned when we left America to leave our American way of living in America. You just have to shed that grooming we've had. You have to leave that and try to embrace the country you're in. So what we do to try and budget, because that's one of the main reasons we left. Well, not the main reasons, the top three. We wanted to stretch our dollars. So we want to go to countries where we have better quality of life and pay less. And that's created a stress reliever that you would not believe. It is awesome. So we came to Panama, first in St. Vincent, but in Panama, or whatever country you plan to move to, keep in mind you're not on vacation. You will be living in that country. So you cannot live like a tourist. It's not good. Well, some people can, but if you're trying to budget, remember, you want to acclimate and live like a local. So, you may not be able to eat 3 meals a day out. You may not be able to experience all of the adventures, the excursions. So, but you could do those things over time. Excuse me. So one thing we do is buy local. Buy the local brands, and you save so much by doing that. I refuse to pay imported prices. I can't think of a brand that I have not found that's equal to an American brand. Now, when we lived in St. Vincent, I remember I was about to buy these potato chips. And I remember the girl in the market saying, don't buy those, they're trash. Because she knew I didn't know what I was doing. But even here in Panama, when we're in the grocery stores, I pay attention to what the locals are buying. If it's rice, I may ask, is that good? And they'll tell me if they like it or not. To stay on budget is we don't eat out a whole lot. We cook. Sometimes every Sunday we go and have breakfast somewhere. And sometimes if we're out and about, we'll have breakfast. And we have a few lunch places we'll go to. And of course, if we're doing date night, we have our favorites. But most meals we cook at home, and that saves a lot of money, even though eating out here does not cost a lot. Excuse me. So rent in Panama is, if you're paying $3,000 in America, you might get that down to $1,000 a month. So that's a $2,000 savings right there. And you're not skimping on quality. The apartments are just as nice in America, or nicer, because you're getting so much more for your money. Again, I'm looking down. The electricity. So we've learned to not run the air conditioners all day, but we live on a very high floor, and our apartment is very cool. So after we walk in the mornings, we get direct sunlight. So we close the blinds, we turn the air on for about an hour, and it keeps the place cool all day. Now, I have hot flashes at night, so I gotta have the air on, and it runs most of the night. But we still manage to keep our electricity bill below $100. Another thing we no longer have that we had in America is cars and car insurance. You know, we don't have car payments. We don't, and that's saving, oh my God. So if you're saving $2,000 on rent, and I'm just gonna throw a number out there, $1,000 on car payments and insurance, that's a huge savings. And we are saving an astronomical amount just by leaving America. So these are just my tips to stay on budget. Now, I will say my husband is retired, so he gets a retirement, he gets a pension, and we have rental income property. So we could do a whole lot more. We just choose not to. But I will, when my daughter gets here in June, I plan to, you know, come up with some different adventures. He's not interested in that, and I get it, and that's okay. But to stay on budget, these are our practices. These are things that we stand solid on. Because we never know when one of us could get sick. I don't have health insurance, so who knows? So we want to be prepared if something happens. So let me know what you think about this video. If you have any comments, if you have any questions, leave them down in the comments and I will definitely get back to you. And don't forget, a smile is universal. Good morning, best friend.
Good morning.
So we are on our way to run some errands. We're going to the nutrition store right by SmartFit, and we're also going to pay rent. And we're paying it early because next week is Holy Week, and last holiday the banks were closed. Okay, they're having a horn war. Last holiday the banks were closed. Carnival, I think it was. The banks were closed for 3 days.
Yeah.
So, doing this morning, so hang with us and see what we get into. So it's the fitness game. I couldn't remember the name of it. Anyway, we're going in here.
Baila, baila conmigo, que yo el paso te sigo. Ey. Seamos más que amigos, amigos, amigos. Ey. Solo tú me sigues al ritmo de la pista y yo me veo como chica de revista. Baby, conmigo a ti se te va la vista. Puedo quemarte solo con una pizca. Arriba y abajo, uy, ay. Prendimos, apagamos. Arriba y abajo, ay. Prendimos, apagamos nunca. Baila, baila. el paso te sigo. Seamos más que amigos, amigos, amigos. Solo tú me sigues al ritmo de la pista y yo me veo como chica de revista. Baby, conmigo a ti se te va la vista. Puedo quemarte solo con una pizca. Arriba y abajo, uy, ay. Prendimos, apagamos. Arriba y abajo, ay. Prendimos, apagamos nunca. Baila, baila conmigo, que yo el paso te sigo. Seamos más que amigos.
So now we're getting a haircut for our best friend, and we found this place. It's really nice inside, so check it out.
Baila, baila conmigo, que yo el paso te sigo. Seamos más que amigos, amigos, amigos. Solo tú me sigues al ritmo de la pista y yo me veo como chica de revista. Baby, conmigo a ti se te va la vista. Puedo quemarte solo con una pizca. Arriba y abajo, uy, ay. Prendimos, apagamos. Arriba y abajo, ay. Prendimos, apagamos nunca. Baila, baila conmigo, que yo el paso te sigo. Seamos más que amigos, amigos, amigos. Baila, baila conmigo, que yo el paso te sigo.
So just like paying in America, I'm showing the sign of different payment methods. They have Yappy, direct bank payments, just like in America. There's Zelle, what's the other one? PayPal, and all of those. They have the equivalent here in Panama. So just wanted to point that out.